I'm going to be talking about how I relate to the characters in the show My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic and the Song, and how it reflects on who I am. So, self-comparison, to start off with, these are the reasons why I chose My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic over everything else. It's made by the creators of some of my favourite animations from childhood and so on, like I'm sure most of you watched Cartoon Network cartoons at least once in your life.
Yes.
Another reason, similarities between me and the characters, and also it's a guilty pleasure. So.
What? Explain further, guilty pleasure.
All questions will be at the end. So the animators.
He's good up there.
Here's some of the work that the previous animators have worked on. The Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I love Powerpuff Girls.
Dexter Laboratory. Anyone?
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
And there's a new one, Foster's Home for Magic.
Oh yeah. I've seen that. My brother.
So here are the characters. Now, Twilight Sparkle, when she first arrived in the town, when she arrived in Ponyville, I related to the message. Back in the UK, I wasn't any social person. I didn't have much friends. It wasn't until I came to a new land, which was Australia, where I made brand new friends and so on. She's quite a geeky person. Her head's always in a book, and she always wants to learn more. Another character is Applejack. She's strong, she's faithful to her friends and loyal, and she won't give up on her friends.
Looks like a bit of a...
She's got... It's Pinkie Pie. She's quite an energetic get and go, and she may sound a bit confusing at first, but once you get to know me, or her in this case, you get to understand who they are truly inside. Another character would be Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash is quite a sporty person, but she's a bit misunderstood. People take her for granted for what she looks like. Exactly. Misunderstood. She's not really, homosexual, but... I'm just saying she's just misunderstood. That's how I feel sometimes. But as with Pinkie Pie, once you get to know her, you finally understand who she is. Another character would be Fluttershy. Now Fluttershy is quite a quiet pony. She doesn't talk much, but she's an animal lover. But if her friends are in danger, yeah, you can say that, but...
What do you mean you can say that? It's what it is, man.
In this magical land they all live in called the
Best presentation.
Yeah. All answers will be to your questions will be answered at the end. So, but if her friends are in danger, she'll
be the one to pull them out.
She'll be the one to pull them out. She will become courageous and save the day. And last but not least, there's Rarity. She's a kind-hearted pony. She's quite a fashionista.
She looks like a unicorn to me.
Yeah, she's a pony unicorn, yeah.
So,
ponycorn.
Ponycorn, if you call her. Yes, but she's giving, she's charitable, and if her friends need something, she's happy to lend a hand. In conclusion to my presentation, I like My Little Pony. Deal with it. Nothing wrong with it. It's a guilty pleasure. I'm sure all of you have
explained guilty pleasure to a further.
Well, some people have these like guilty pleasures of liking certain foods when no one else likes, or certain films or movies. Like, I'm just happy to say that My Little Pony is my guilty pleasure. We'll just leave it at that. Everybody's different, as you saw with the ponies, and as am I.
Please excuse this interruption. Could a student from Miss Jackson's class come to the general office, please?
I'm proud of how different I am compared to everyone else, because inequity makes me who I am, and I'm nobody without some help from my friends.
So you're relating yourself to a pony?
Not just a pony, 6 ponies.
6 ponies?
6 ponies?
I'm almost done anyway. So thank you for your time. Is there any questions? Any questions?
Oh, what?
She's taking it.
She's so look at Cam in the corner.
So any questions then?
Oh no.
Any other pictures?
Are you gay?
No, I'm not. I'm just a fan of My Little Pony.
But seriously, you like watching My Little Pony?
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm actually getting you, man. Or did you just look it up for the thing?
At first I looked up for a joke. It turned out not.
And you started watching it? No, you could all
started watching it.
Didn't you say the other day that your mum asked you if you was gay because he was doing this song?
Well, she did have her doubts, but yeah, she thought I was a bit delusional with the idea. Any other questions?
What's inequity?
Inequity?
Yeah.
I think I said inequity.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm unique.
Explains what further.
I want tears right now in your eyes, Jesse.
I know.
That's
Okay.
What else?